Thank you, Philip, for the tag. All right, let's check this out. So, hey Hero Hey, looks like Greg Baldwin Iroh is on damage control. Why do these VAs feel the need to use their characters to get needlessly political? That's a great question. We'll talk more about that later in the video. For now, let's get the rest of the context. So, Greg Baldwin retweets Kyle Rittenhouse, posting this picture of Iroh flipping him off, and says, "Hi Kyle, you're the right age. Perhaps you're familiar with Avatar: The Last Airbender? If so, warm regards." Greg Baldwin later deleted that tweet. We'll also talk about that more in a moment as well. First, let me show you this. So, Greg made this tweet saying, "Fun fact, I delete tweets periodically. This is usually not because I don't stand by my initial assertion. It's because I lack the patience to engage with screeching chimpanzees throwing..." Yeah, okay, gross. "Throw that elsewhere," he says. Philip responds saying, Philip, the person who tagged me, saying, "I think people just don't appreciate voice actors adopting their characters and then speaking for them when it comes to modern day politics." That seemed to be enough to get Greg to actually block Philip. And not just that, simply me being tagged by Philip was apparently also enough for Greg to block me as well. I then made the tweet on screen saying, "Looks like he blocked me after you tagged me to this, lol." Philip saying, "Wow, that didn't take much. Wasn't intending on that." So who exactly is Greg Baldwin? Well, he's known for being the replacement voice actor for Uncle Iroh in Avatar: The Last Airbender, replacing Mako Iwamatsu after he unfortunately passed away. Specifically voicing Iroh for the final 10 episodes of the original ATLA, as well as in The Legend of Korra. And one can simply go on his Twitter account to see that Greg has quite a habit of rage tweeting about politics. This is extremely unprofessional because he doesn't just have some personal Twitter account, he's also using his account to constantly act like he's Uncle Iroh in the flesh. His username is literally Greg Baldwin Iroh. His profile pic is like Iroh cosplay. He's constantly talking about like Iroh stuff, using Iroh gifs, etc., etc. And so to use someone else's character like that, a character that's so beloved, in such a divisive way, is just extremely unprofessional and exceptional. So he's constantly rage tweeting about the right. Presumably this guy's on the left. And let me just be clear, hypothetically, if the script was flipped, if he was on the right saying this stuff about the left, I would still be saying the same stuff I am now. It's unprofessional, it's exceptional, it's tacky. Reality is, though, he's on the left saying the stuff about the right, and that's what we've got going on here. So then he recently made that tweet about Kyle Rittenhouse, as you saw, and I guess he got so much backlash for it, despite the fact that he still got like 3K likes on it. There was still so much backlash in the responses that he decided to delete it and then make that cope tweet of, I delete tweets every now and then just because I don't want to deal with people who fling their whatever. You know, he's getting all nasty and gross about it. 62-year-old man, by the way. Excuse me, correction, 63. And unfortunately, this guy is nothing special to the Western voice actor industry. Many Western VAs act just like this dude, and that's part of why so many people in various fandoms have a growing distaste towards Western voice actors. Far too many of them acting extremely unprofessional, exceptional, and immature. So going back to the question I got at the start from Philip, why do so many of these VAs feel the need to get needlessly political? Well, there's a number of reasons for that. I'll just name the main one. That industry does lean left, and many of these VAs are extremely desperate for work. And they think that this is their opportunity by rage tweeting about politics and, left-leaning stuff, that they might be able to get more work through that or win some sort of favoritism. Anyways, that's all I got to say about this one. Thank you for tuning in. Let me know what you think about all of this in the comments. As always, you're welcome to agree or disagree. And if you enjoyed this segment, please also consider liking and or subscribing to the channel. Your support is much appreciated, and I look forward to seeing you in the next one. Have a great weekend.